Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of A Chapter a Day Keeps the Doctor Away. My name is Alan, otherwise known as Hisui, and I am from ReverseThieves.com, as well as the Speakeasy podcast. And today I'm going to be looking at Claymore, Chapter 145, The Price of Hope. And, well, interesting time to start this, because this is pretty much the end of the series. I mean, it's not the final chapter. But we're definitely in the end game. The head of the organization was just killed. Rocky and Claire have just been reunited. Priscilla is definitely back in full super evil form and kind of just toying with everybody on the battlefield. And she was always, ever since, she was introduced and we fully found out her deal, she's pretty much been last boss, sort of locked in for that place. So, and obviously, true to form, she's kind of the person that everybody on this huge battlefield is like, yep, she's the one you gotta beat. And so, last chapter, Rocky tried his one strategy, which was, being trained by that other abyssal to basically take out Priscilla with the hopes that she wouldn't go all out on Rocky because she had a special affection for him, but as we saw, that didn't really work out. But man, that would have been kind of sad for this whole series to be Claire's journey to defeat Priscilla, and it's like Rocky's like, oh, I guess she liked me and I have a cool technique and I won. Thanks for doing all that stuff in this manga so far, but you weren't really needed. Bye! Yeah, that would have been kind of sad. So thankfully that didn't happen, although I don't think this is ever going to help the Rocky is useless camp, no matter how much he did before that, since he didn't take out Priscilla. He was just dead weight. Although I think certain parts of this chapter aren't going to help that theory as well. But, yeah. So, basically all the high-ranking warriors go, all the high-ranking claymores go after Priscilla. And she's like, yeah, I'll take you on it. Just claymore level. And she's just fending them all off. As Claire's like, Rocky, you're here. Please don't die. It would be very silly for us to go this way and then you to just die. And so Claire gets into the fight and she tries some great techniques that she's learned so far, but all of them just keep missing. And Priscilla can just easily deflect them. And as we learned from Helen, she thinks that the whole reason that Claire isn't fighting at her fullest is because now that Rocky is back, she actually has a reason to live, but also a reason to, not throw herself 100% into battle, because she used to fight near suicidally, and basically because, there was nothing really to come home to, but now that, she realizes Rocky is alive, then she's gonna hesitate, and that's what's pushing her back. So I guess it's gonna have to be her finding that conviction to want to come home, and not become an abyssal, but also by finding the way to still fight all out with that hope in her heart. And, she's gonna find it. But I guess the real question is she going to transform and then have to be calmed down, or can she win this fight without having to do that? And I'm hoping actually for this second, because I feel like her transforming and then being calmed down. It's kind of a redo of what we've already seen in the manga. I mean, it could be seen as a continuing theme that, you can go that far and someone can still bring you back, but I'd kind of like for her to find a new way, kind of find a way that doesn't require going to basically the beast to, going over the line. Because I feel like if the Claymores are going to advance after this battle, they have to find a way to reach their potential that isn't them turning into those monsters and then just hoping that someone can bring them back. Them finding a way to win without that, crutch, without basically going to the dark side by, relying on what's in them that's good and what's in them that's human. I think that would be the best conclusion for the manga. Well, if you're going to have a positive one, I suppose. I mean, I guess the other one is a good ending if you just like an endless cycle of, those who fight monsters eventually become them. I guess if that's the whole theme, then that's it. That's the way to win. But if they want to win in a way that has a hopeful ending, then I guess that would be it. And on one final note, two final notes. One, man, I really kind of miss Alan and Devaney. Man, they were like some of the best characters. Just seeing them in this chapter again, I was like, man, they're cool. I always liked their interplay. I hope, I hope they make it through. I mean, I feel like if anybody is going to die, it's going to be in these chapters. Not that people, important characters haven't died before this point, but I feel like this is going to be the chapter where, cool characters that we like definitely have the biggest chance of dying. And, these three abyssals who come out to fight Priscilla, they're just totally going to die. They're just basically there to give Claire some time to find some clarity and a solution. Because, if anybody thinks, I like how the warriors are like, oh no, it would be very sad if Priscilla was taken out by these abyssals. And I guess, that's the natural reaction of the people. But as the person reading a manga, you're like, no, that's not how it's going to go. These guys are so cannon fodder. But, let's see. We'll see how the series ends. Does it end how I prefer? Does it end how I'm like, Does it end in some way I haven't seen? But yeah, I'm thinking that maybe 10, 20 chapters at most left in the series. So, good to see the end of Claymore. Wonder if it will ever get like a conclusion anime. I mean, it would be nice, but it doesn't have to. But I don't know how well Jump Square stuff that isn't True Love-Ru has a chance of getting an anime, but we'll see. Alright, see you guys in chapter 146.